Rick and Morty's most recent episode did a few things. It made quite a few references to Iron Man. We're gonna delve into that, don't worry. And it made an example of celebrities. We're gonna be looking into that too, as well as examining the episode as a whole. But before we do that, please take a minute to leave a like and subscribe. It means the world to me, and you can always unsubscribe at a later date if you don't like what I'm posting. Cool? Don't know why that sounded so aggressive. I think it's because my throat's still bad. Still recovering from COVID. I've had to record all of these videos in the space of the same couple of days because I'm so far behind. So forgive my voice for now, it'll get better. Right then, anyway, showtime. So I read this theory about how the most recent episode of Rick and Morty is all about celebrity, and I figured what we could do is, let's read that theory and pass judgment on it before moving on with the rest of the show. So the theory claims that the episode touches on the relationship between celebrity and public figures in society versus how they are in the general public. Someone's image can change on the flick of a switch, depending on how it was received and the information the public has on a situation. The P-Master, which is what we'll be calling him because we don't swear on this channel, went from being hated to loved in one day, all because he did a few good things. Jerry's image getting propped up to major celebrity adoration in one moment, to being thrown back to the bottom of the well as soon as he think that Rick was doing something noble by giving Jerry a win, is another example. I think it's clever that the writers use Rick and Jerry for our societal representations, specifically since they sit on the opposite ends of the respect meter in the eye of the Smith family, and using the rest of the crew to show how fickle and shallow we can be when it comes to celebrity was a masterclass. While Jerry was fighting Rick as P-Master, Morty and Summer literally had their phones out to record anything Jerry did to boost his image. And they were more concerned with that and how bad it looked PR-wise than with what was happening. People's lives were at risk. Then we have the whole Orb League being a representation of executives and higher ups in the entertainment industry. I think they've made some really good points there. I'm glad I read that. It's exactly what this episode did well, and I missed it. I was just laughing as usual. Man, this season has been good. So what do you think? Was this episode focused on the idea of what a celebrity is and how they're perceived by us? Let me know in the comments below. Right, should we get into the Iron Man stuff? So, there were a couple references to Iron Man in this episode. We saw Rick crafting something in the same way Tony did in the first Iron Man. Then when P-Master sacrificed himself with the bomb that was ripped from the Avengers when Iron Man did the exact same thing. Well, I suppose Batman also did it in the Dark Knight Rises. And the device that went into Jerry's suit of armor is a bit like the arc reactor from Tony's suit. There have been several Iron Man references this season. In the first episode, we got Rick referencing how Iron Man was stuck on the spaceship in the end of Infinity War. But why Iron Man? Why do we keep coming back to him? Well, it's either alluding to Rick's redemption arc, from narcissistic alcoholic to full-on hero, or it's foreshadowing his own sacrifice in the finale, his big "I am inevitable, I am Iron Man" moment. That might be coming. I guess we'll have to see what this payoff looks like in a few weeks. Oh, it's only a couple of weeks now, isn't it? Only 2 episodes left. There's been a lot of debate online as to whether or not the P-Master was deserving of his fate. It was quite upsetting seeing his daughter begging him not to do anything dumb, not knowing it was already too late. But let's look at it this way. If Jerry ran into P-Master, minding his business in the streets and started wailing on him, just to look tough and videotape it, then it would be Jerry's fault. We'd blame Jerry. But P-Master literally went to the Smith house, poured pee all over it, sexualized Summer by saying he wanted to give her a golden shower, and was more than willing to fight Jerry the moment he walked out of the house because he figured he'd win. He's literally every idiot who makes a racist or sexist comment and then is called out on his crap, and when he realizes that people aren't taking that crap, now he's suddenly the victim. Jerry's first word was, "Hey," and P-Master escalated the situation by challenging Jerry to a fight. Jerry tells him to go away, and P-Master escalates it even further. You're not a victim if someone is trying to reasonably talk to you, and you continue to push them into fighting you, only to realise the person you wanted to fight can defend themselves. Did he deserve to die the way he did? No, because no one deserves to die that way, but he's certainly no victim. I really enjoyed the commentary in this episode about how useless seeking goodness can be, and how quick judgments from crowds often miss the mark entirely. For example, the family's view on Rick's goodness changed dramatically throughout the episode, based on the narrative surrounding it. Initially, for killing those attacking him, he was seen as spiteful and petty. When asking Jerry not to interact with them because he knew where it would lead, he was viewed the same. His therapist supported his decision to redeem P-Master's name, and the family was incredibly pleased when they thought he had invented P-Master to prop up Jerry. But then when he admits that P-Master did kill himself, they think he is horrible once again. Jerry sees a similar cycle of validation being given and taken away. The truth, however, is almost always nuanced. People in different situations make tough decisions, and often there is nothing good to do. The episode effectively displayed the hypocrisy and absurdity of virtue signalling, as well as the positive and negative dogpiling on social media. Everyone's a hero or a villain. We rarely give ourselves space to just be human. Leave defining good to the philosophers. We just have to try our best. Now, I love that we got to see Rick attempting to change, but it wasn't a perfect metamorphosis in one episode. We've seen him change over this season, after promising Morty that he would. Look at when he put his coat over Morty's shoulders when he was cold. He wouldn't have done that normally. Rick tried to do the right thing and right his wrongs to the P-Master, but failed to carry the burden of withholding that information from the family. He just had to tell Morty, didn't he? I think he wanted to be told he was doing a good job, and it was certainly no accident that he told Morty of all people. He wants Morty to know he's trying, and that's commendable. I'm glad they haven't changed Rick too much, and they haven't made it too easy for him either. This version of Rick is much more human than the one we saw in Season 1. Also, big props to Rick and Morty for showing a realistic suicide scene and not turning it into a joke like Family Guy would. Just know that if you're ever in a bad place, there are people you can reach out to and get help. Please do that, okay? So, what do you think about this episode? And what do you think about the ideas we've thrown out in this video? Let me know in the comments below. Right, I'm gonna let you go, but before you go, please leave a like and subscribe. You can always unsubscribe at a later date if you don't like what I'm posting. It's completely free and no hard feelings if you want to go. Alright? Right, watch these videos while you're here. Right, I'll leave you there. Bye.